This is Tyler Lewis here with Phenon Hoops. We're honored today to have one of the best 2022 forwards in the state, Cade Tyson. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, Coach Lewis.
No problem. Cade, you're extremely skilled. You're extremely gifted. The one thing I just love about you is not only are you a spectacular player, but you're a great person as well. And I know last week we had the opportunity to come down there to Carmel Christian and kind of coach you guys up a little bit. How has the transition been for you at Carmel Christian this year?
It's been good so far. A little rough at first, but my teammates and coaches helped me get into the swing of things, so it's been good.
And you talk about how the coaches and players helped you kind of transition into the role you're in now. What's it like every day to go against that much talent every day in practice?
Yes, sir. I can definitely tell I've been getting stronger and better playing against best players in the state every day, especially Ben Burnham, having to guard him every day. So it's been tough, but you got to struggle to get better. So
And going against those players like Ben Burnham, he's a special player in himself too. I think Winthrop got a steal in him, but you're going against him every day. How do you attack each day going against him?
um, we just try and make each other better. We work as hard as we can. I try and match his level of intensity and how hard he plays, which is pretty tough, but it's good. It's fun to watch us go at each other in practice. So
We ran when I was at Oak Hill my senior year. You have so much talent in practice. You kind of get better in practice, and it makes the games that much easier. Do you feel the same way?
yes, sir. It makes the games a lot funner when you get to play with that kind of talent, beat up on each other every day in practice, and then you finally get to beat up on somebody else. So it's fun.
So we are talking about how practices kind of make you better for the game, and you're going against him every day. So that's just it's very special. What are your goals for this year?
Well, first of all, I want to win a state championship. That's my main goal, and just really to compete every day and get better each day. That's the goal.
And you're very talented right now, and I know y'all are pushing to be a state championship team. And we have you guys ranked number one in the state. Only losing one game, that's really special. Where do you see yourself, you guys? Like, where do you see that you guys need to improve on the most?
Um, Probably I'd have to say defensively, just getting locked in on the defensive end first, and then helping that lead to more of our offensive run out points. That could really help us.
No, for sure. Obviously, y'all are at y'all's best when y'all are defending and getting out in transition. What would you say is your best attribute on the court?
I believe I can really shoot it, and I believe that opens up other facets of the game for me.
I know a lot of schools are recruiting you and are gonna be recruiting you. What are you looking forward to when you get to college? Like, what's going to be your decision making process, and what are you looking forward to at that school?
Definitely looking for the best fit and the best culture, and of course the coaches and the teammates there as well. And what I mean by fit and culture is somewhere where I can see like my style of play, like fitting into their style of play, and also school that has some core values that like I live by, like humility and stuff like that.
No, that's awesome. That was one of our core values when I was at Butler. So, um, it's a special place. So I know what you mean. What does being from North Carolina mean kind of to you, like the hoop state and just being from here and being a part of it? What does that mean to you?
It's definitely special. Like you said, it's the hoop state. So
For sure. And I know you guys have been playing with mask on. How has that been, and how hard has it been to, just make that transition to play with mask at all times?
it's been pretty rough, but Coach Badger has actually helped put us through some fundamental workouts and just kind of get our breathing and heart rates up wearing the mask. So that kind of helped us get into the swing of things with playing games and getting up and down the court.
No, that's awesome. Coach Badgett does a phenomenal job with you guys. He's a heck of a coach. What's it been like playing for him?
It's really fun. He's a defensive minded coach, so he's really helped me excel in the defensive end. And he played a little bit back in the day himself. So, and he was offensive minded back then. So he's kind of helped me on that end as well.
For sure. And he always, every time I feel like you step in the gym with him, he always has something smart to say, like he's the best shooter out here. Does you ever like just trash talk him and just make sure that he still has it a little bit?
Yes, sir. We play some shooting games after practice. So,
And he's not winning any of them, right?
he might have won one, but other than that, he hasn't won any other than that.
Never let him win again. All right.
All right, I got you.
Sounds good. Who has been sort of your biggest role model in your life?
In my life, I probably have to say probably my brother. And of course, I try and be like God, be Christ-like. So.
And I know you mentioned your brother, and I know I have an older brother myself. So, and I know how much older brothers mean to you and how much they've helped you and me along the way. What has he taught you that has helped you become a better person and player?
To be a better player, he's kind of taught me, don't focus on the recognition, like offers and all that. Just focus on getting better every day. Focus on yourself, working hard and competing.
So when y'all were growing up, when did you kind of realize that you were going to be the player that you are today?
That's a tough question. I guess when I was playing my brother one-on-one, he started trash talking me and I didn't back down. So
I love it. And so if y'all are playing one-on-one right now, who's going to win?
Right now? Probably me, because he just got 3 fractures in his face. So
So, all right, outside of basketball, man, what do you like to do?
I like to play a little bit of golf, and I like to go fishing sometimes in the summer.
Oh man, you talking about golf, man. I'm ready to hit the course with you right now. It's a little cold. Coach Badger can play too.
Yes, sir. He told me he shot a 76 the other day.
Man, I like it. Who has been some of the best players that you have played with and have played against?
Probably with, I say Justin Taylor and Ben Burnham, and then Caleb Foster. And against Deontay, I forgot his last name, but he just got an offer from UNC, I believe.
Yeah, Deontay Green.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's a good player, really good player for sure. Now the 3 that you mentioned with Caleb Foster and Justin Taylor and Ben Burnham, they're special too. Who do you kind of model your game after?
Well, my brother, first of all, and also I guess I kind of say Klay Thompson a little bit.
And why would you kind of like say Klay Thompson? Just because you can shoot it and he can shoot it as well?
That, and I feel like the fact that he can shoot it opens up other parts of the game. Like he gets into his one dribble pull-ups, and that kind of opens up the floor a little bit for the other teammates too.
So when you get into the off season, what's one thing that you really want to improve on, like that you just have to get better at?
Obviously I really want to continue to get bigger and stronger so that I can play lower on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, the lower man always going to win. That's for a fact. And what's one thing that you think you do really good that you don't get credit for out there on the court?
I think I take a good amount of charges, especially this year, put my body on the line.
For sure. And I think I don't think people really know how athletic you are as well. Mm-hmm. Like they look at you and like, man, he's just a shooter, but you do so many things out there on the court that makes you so special. I feel like you can do honestly a little bit of everything. You can put the ball on the floor, you can attack the rim. Obviously a spectacular shooter as well. This last question for you, man, is kind of a trick question. All right. So if you had to play yourself one-on-one, would you get a stop or would you get a bucket?
I'd have to go with getting a bucket. I'd probably get a bucket.
I mean, you got to. You can't not have the ball in your hands and say you're not going to get a bucket, right?
Yes, sir.
For sure. I love it. Well, thanks for joining us today, Cade, man. I really appreciate it. Like I said earlier, you're a spectacular player, but most importantly, you're a great person. And the Hoop State's very lucky to have a player like you. And I look forward to following you guys at Carmel Christian for the rest of the season. And best of luck to you guys.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you having me.
No problem. Thanks.
Thank you.